I'm Steve Combs, co-author of a book called Road Dog. It was published in 2003, and it's about a serial killer by the name of Glen Rogers. I want to tell you a story about an incident that occurred in a bar in Jackson, Mississippi, back in 1994, shortly before he was captured. Glen was brazen. Nothing scared him, and he thought he would never be caught. He was drinking one night in a bar, and he bought a pickup truck from a man for $300. He had it registered. A couple of nights later, he was in the same bar, and he got drunk. Glen had been a cab driver back in Hamilton, Ohio, where he was from. He knew the dangers of drinking and driving. He called a cab, had the cab take him back to where he was staying. The next morning, he got the mother of Linda Price. This was the young lady he had moved in with just a few nights before. And Linda Price's mother, a woman by the name of Carolyn Evans, was enthralled by Glen and was impressed and cooed by his mannerisms, his politeness, the way he said yes ma'am and thank you. And he was, to her, a very good-looking young man. He got Linda Price's mother to take him to the bar to pick up his truck. They got there and found it wasn't there. It had been stolen. So Glen Rogers called the Jackson Police Department and reported his truck stolen. Now, what I may not have mentioned is that at this time, there was a nationwide alert through the National Computer Crime Database. He was wanted for murder in California. Didn't stop him. He calls the police, reports his truck stolen. A couple of days later, Jackson police call him and say, "We found your truck." And so he got Linda Price's mother to drive him down to the police station, where he walked up to the window there, the clerk's window, put down $45, and got the key to his truck that was in the impound lot. While he was doing his business with the police, Mrs. Evans stood in an outer room next to a wall full of wanted posters. She looked up and down the wall at all the posters, didn't think anything about it, just was kind of cooling her heels there, waiting for him to be done. Later on, and she told me this years later, long after the book had come out, that while they were there doing their business and while she was standing next to those wanted posters, police in an upstairs processing room were getting Glen's picture ready to put on that wall. And you talk about fate, that had that picture come down maybe 45 minutes or an hour earlier, the murder of 3 or 4 more women would have been prevented.